Since last week's Supreme Court ruling affecting abortion access nationwide, you've probably heard the term unwanted pregnancy. For thousands of women, abortion is the sad ending to a pregnancy they wanted to carry to term. Planned Parenthood is running a new ad featuring a North Carolina woman who chose the procedure after learning her child's life was not viable. Ingersoll talked to that woman.
Rally signs read, "Abortion is health care," something Devin Hall, an Asheville area woman who works for Planned Parenthood, knows to be true.
We had only ever heard those narratives of people have abortions when they don't want to be pregnant. And we were sitting there like, we very much so want to have this baby. We want to grow our family.
In 2018, Hall and her husband started trying to have children.
We got pregnant that first cycle, and we were overjoyed as well as shocked.
But also cautious and anxious as first-time parents to be. Those feelings increased when they went in for an ultrasound at 12 weeks, and doctors found fluid behind the baby's neck. After a few more visits, further testing, and waiting, Hall found out the little girl she was carrying had Turner syndrome and more fluid around her heart and brain.
We had to ask ourselves if this was fair to bring a child into a world who we knew was going to have to deal with this diagnosis for the rest of their life, if she was even able to make it.
After being told their baby had less than a 1% chance to survive, and if she did, she'd face a lifetime of health challenges, Hall and her husband made a choice.
On October 30th in 2018, we said goodbye, and it was the absolute darkest days.
Since then, Hall has birthed 2 healthy children. She says she shares her story for people like her, those who terminate for medical reasons, a term and community she didn't know existed until she was faced with this decision.
To leave out the other stories is also just harmful. You know, it is creating isolation, it is creating barriers, it's making people feel as if they are alone.
For WRAL News, I'm Ingersoll.
Since last Friday's ruling, several states have put bans into place. Abortion, however, is still legal for women like Hall and every other woman in North Carolina.